Hello friends, we are going to write a Python program to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation. First I am importing the math module from Python. Import math. Now message. I am printing a message to the user. Enter the three coefficients below. Closing the double quotation, closing the print statement. So this asks the user enter the coefficients below. So we are having three coefficients A, B, C are the three coefficients. Now I am going to obtain a value for the three coefficients. A equal to integer of input of enter the value for A. I'm closing the double quotation, closing the input statement, closing the in function. So input function will display enter the value for A in the console of the user. When user enter a value for A, it captures it as a string and that is converted as an integer by the in function and storing it in a variable A. Likewise, B equal to integer of input of enter the value for B. Closing the double quotation, closing the input function and closing the in function. Likewise, I am obtaining a value for C. C equal to integer of input of enter the value for C. I am closing the input function and the in function. So I am obtaining the value for the coefficients A, B and C. Now I am going to check the value of A is non-zero. If A is having a non-zero value, then only the equation is a quadratic equation. If A is 0, the equation is become linear equation. So I am checking the condition now. If A double equal to 0, this condition is true, then this is not a quadratic equation. I am printing a message. Print value of a string followed by the variable A followed by a string should not be 0. So closing the double quotation, closing the print statement. So value of the variable A should not be 0 is my message, and I am printing another message. Print abort. So the program will not get executed because when the value of A is become 0, the equation is not a quadratic equation, it is a linear equation. So the value of A must be 0. Otherwise, A is non-zero. I am writing else part here. If this condition is false, that means A double equal to 0 is false. That means A is having a non-zero value. Control will come to the else part. Here I am calculating delta value. Delta equal to B square minus 4AC. B star B minus 4 star A star C. Now I am calculating a value delta. Here I am checking a condition. I am writing nested if else. I am checking a condition. If delta greater than 0. If delta greater than 0, I am calculating roots, root 1 and root 2. Root 1 equal to minus b plus, so I'm going to calculate the square root math dot sqrt function from the math sqrt square root of delta the whole divided by 2 multiplied with a. Likewise, the root 2 equal to minus b minus math dot sqrt delta and the whole divided by 2 star a. That means minus b plus math dot square root of delta. Delta means b square minus 4ac divided by 2 star a, and root 2 equal to minus b minus of math dot square root of delta and the whole divided by 2 star a. I have calculated the root 1 and root 2. Now I am going to print the result. Print the roots are real and equal. I am closing the double quotation and closing the print statement. I am printing the two roots. Print root 1 equal to, followed by the variable root 1 comma root 2 equal to, I'm closing the double quotation, followed by the variable root 2. So here I am printing the string root 1 equal to the variable root 1 and root 2 equal to the variable root 2. When it will get printed and delta greater than 0, I am calculating the two roots, minus b plus square root of delta divided by 2 star a minus b minus square root of delta divided by 2 star a. So I am printing when the delta value greater than 0, the roots are real and equal. I am printing the roots root 1 and root 2 here. Elif, I am checking delta double equal to 0. That means the value of delta is 0. The b square minus 4ac is 0. I am calculating root 1 equal to minus b divided by 2 star a. I am printing the roots are real and equal. Closing the print statement. I am printing the two roots. Print root 1 equal to, followed by root 1 comma root 2 equal to is a string followed by root 1. So when the delta is become 0, here this portion is 0. Math dot square root of delta equal to 0. That's why we are giving minus b divided by 2 star a. This is applicable for the both the roots root 1 and root 2. That's why I am calculating root 1 and printing it for the root 1 and root 2. Else that means delta a greater than 0 is false, then only the control will come to the delta a equal to 0. This is also false. That means delta a less than 0. In this case, I am printing print the roots are complex and imaginary. So this is the program. So first I am importing the math module from the Python to calculate the square root. I ask the user enter the three coefficients a, b and c because the quadratic equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. I am getting a coefficients a, b and c from the user. I am storing it in the variable a, b and c. I am checking if a equal to 0, I am printing value of a should not be 0 and above, because when a is having a 0 value, when the a is having a value 0, this equation is not become a quadratic equation. This will become a linear equation only. This will contain the part bx plus c only. That's why a should be non-zero value. I am checking this if a double equal to 0. I mean a contain a value 0. I am printing value of the variable a should not be 0 and I am printing above. Otherwise, a is having a non-zero value. I am calculating a delta equal to b square minus 4ac, b star b minus 4 into a into c. I am checking the value of delta greater than 0. In this case, the roots are real and equal. I am calculating the root 1 root 2 minus b plus math dot square root of delta on the whole divided by 2 star a. Root 2 equal to minus b minus math dot square root of delta on the whole divided by 2 star a. So I am printing the roots are real and equal. I am printing root 1 equal to is a string followed by root 1 and root 2 equal to string followed by root 2. If this condition is false, then only the controller will come to the next elif statement. If this condition is true, the statements will get executed. Controller will come after all the if elif else structure, it will come after the else statement. If this is false, I am checking delta equal to 0. This is true. Delta is having a value 0. This is true. I am calculating root 1 equal to minus b divided by 2 star a. I am printing roots are real and equal. I am printing root 1 equal to root 1 and root 2 equal to root 1 because the roots are real and equal. I am calculating root 1. We can that value is same for the both root 1 and root 2. I am printing this. If this is also false, that means delta less than 0. In this case, roots are complex and imaginary. This is the program, and we will take a sample input and check how this program works. I am executing a program. Enter three coefficients below. So for a, I am giving 3. For b, I am giving 5. For c, I am giving 2. A equal to 3, b equal to 5, c equal to 2. To check a double equal to 0 is false, we come here and calculate the value b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac, what is the value of delta? Equal to b square 5 into 5 minus 4 into 3 into 2. Here this is 25 minus 24. 4 into the 12, 12 into 2, 24. So this is equal to 1. If you check the condition, delta greater than 0, this is true. It calculate the root 1 and root 2. So root 1 we can have a value. By applying this, we have a value minus 0.66. And we have a digit 66 like this. And root 2 to here, when I apply this, we'll have a value minus 1.0. So these are the roots, and we get an output. The roots are real and equal are the output. So this will get displayed in the console. Roots are real and equal. So my output, the roots are real and equal is the output, and I am having the value root 1 equal to minus 0.666 and it go, and root 2 equal to minus 1.0. So this is my output. So in this way, it can practically apply for any kind of the inputs. That means A, B and C value. In this video lecture, we have discussed about how to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation in Python using the nested if-else statement. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, share, comment and press the bell button. Thank you.